Welcome back to Betterman, Michigan. Everyone's gearing up for this weekend's big game, so we've come to David Custer for a dip we can make to kind of spice up the party a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. This is going to be our manly dip.
Okay.
To not be manly for a second, I was really excited about this fondue pot.
You know what? I love them. They're kind of like a throwback, but they're so fun to use.
I know. I got this at a consignment shop. I thought, what a find. I mean, it's straight up retro 1970s.
Exactly, especially with the green color.
Yeah,
it's a nice army green we got going here.
It's got little forks with different colors, so that way you have your own.
And you remember whose is whose.
Yeah, isn't that fun?
Very
It
nice.
comes with little plates and everything. But we're going to make a beer cheese dip for the big game. So you're going to help me.
All right, what do we do to get started?
Well, we're actually just going to use the pot. We're not going to, normally we might mix things up in a bowl ahead of time or whatnot. We're not going to do that.
Okay, and we've already kind of lit it to keep it warming, right? To kind of get it heated a little?
You can put one of those like sterno things under there or a tea light, whatever. Just, keep it warm because you want it to be a little gooey as people come and as they pick, because no one actually just sits around unless you're having a fondue party.
That's true. And with the game, people will be coming in and out of commercials and breaks to try and still munch on things.
Right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take an entire 8-ounce bag of, I like to use Colby and Monterey Jack because it's not as oily.
Okay. But you could use other
cheddar.
kinds.
You could use cheddar if you want. We're going to just dump that in to our fondue pot.
Okay.
And this is finely shredded Colby Jack cheese.
Does it matter, or does it just kind of help it with melting?
I think it's personal preference.
Okay.
That's what I like. Then we're going to take 3/4 of a cup of beer.
Which I'm sure everyone has in their house during
Well,
the
I'm guessing during the game they're going to have a lot of it.
So just grab one, the guys won't miss it.
Right. We're going to take some cayenne pepper, just like a teaspoon of that. Dump that in.
Okay.
You can use dry mustard or,
From the bottle.
Yeah. I mean, if you use dry, you know what? I should probably shake that up first. If you use dry, don't use as much. I would say maybe we'll do like a tablespoon of mustard. And then I'll have you just, pepper it to taste.
Okay.
With the grinder there.
All right.
And then we're just gonna kind of mix this all up together in our fondue pot. And now remember, this is gonna take a little while to get warm.
So about roughly how long do you think, maybe if you're making this for halftime, how long ahead should they get it ready?
I would start at least a half hour before the game even starts, or even before your guests arrive, And
it's kind of easy. I mean, you just kind of throw it together and then let it set. You just keep an eye on it every so often that it's not burning, so you definitely don't want that.
And you can add whatever, if you want to add like chicken, pieces of chicken to this, you can bacon.
Oh yeah, bacon would be definitely good in there.
Some people like the Worcester sauce, a little bit of that in there. So
you can customize it to kind of your own taste.
It's a beer cheese. I mean, the bacon seems to be really popular with like a beer cheese dip. So whatever you want. And then, I just cut up some slices of like, French bread or whatever that you can dip with it. You can also use tortilla chips like this. Just put it around and also keep an eye on, if you're using a candle, obviously you don't want it to blow out or run out. So just keep an eye on it, and it's pretty self-sufficient. It will take care of itself. And if you have a cool retro fondue pot, it looks pretty cool on the table.
Exactly. It spices up the party a little bit. Well, thank you for the great recipe. A little throwback for the game.
That's right.
But hopefully everyone will enjoy it and try it out.